Hello beautiful people, my name is Jane and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're talking about the things that a manipulator or a narcissist or an abuser would use against you, especially in relationships, even in friendships and other ships. But I wish that every time I talk about love that I would have only good news to bring you. But sadly it's not so, right? There are just very it's not every fish in the sea that is edible. It's not, when they say knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power. So this is me trying to arm you because this world, whether we like it or not, can be a battlefield sometimes. So you need to be prepared. You need to know what's out there. You need to know what's up. So you're able to better protect yourself. Yeah. So I'm just going to be telling you guys, if these things are happening to you or happening to somebody or these are the things that don't always end well for anybody, be it relationship, friendship, colleagueship, any shit that you're in. These are the things that you need to avoid, look out for, and protect yourself from. The first thing is attack your self-confidence, attack your self-identity. So if you're not strong, let me use the word strong, even though I'm not talking about strength now, in your knowledge of yourself, if you don't have a strong sense of self, if you're not comfortable as you, I don't want to delve into confidence now or self-esteem. We'll still come to that later. But let me start with, if you don't have a strong sense of self, you'll be easily manipulated. People would easily take advantage of you without you knowing it. I've said this before in one of my videos. One of the worst types of manipulators are the ones that make their idea seem like your idea. People that make you do things but also make you believe that you're doing it because you want to do it. Those are the worst types of manipulators. So if you don't have a strong sense of self, if you don't love yourself, let me use the word love, enough to know the things that goes and the things that don't go. But let me elaborate a little bit on sense of self. Let's say, for instance, you're somebody that you don't really know what you like and what you don't like. Let me use something as simple as dressing. Let's say, for instance, now you don't have any preference when it comes to dressing. Anything goes. What you're looking at basically is what are other people doing. You don't have a sense of style that you will say, or that people will say, this is how she likes to dress, or this is something that you feel comfortable, or this is something you like. It doesn't necessarily have to be a reason why you like it. It's just what you like. If you don't have a strong sense of something as little as your sense of dressing, you can easily be manipulated. Because most times how manipulation or abusers or people that are controlling work is they pick you apart. Basically, they like you to be a clean slate so they can come and write your story for you. So if you're a clean slate already, they don't have to struggle basically, because you're just there, blank, for them to just come in and write on you, just make you into their creation, make you into what they want you to be. You talk like them, you talk the way they want you to talk, you walk the way they want you to walk, you dress the way they want you to dress, you think the things they want you to think. So they become God for you because you become their creation. So it's very easy for them to dribble you about, do with you whatever they feel like. So that is very important. If you're thinking, oh God, when it comes to relationships and friendships or even partnerships, business-wise, you need to have a strong sense of self. You need to have principles. You need to know yourself. You need to have that time. If you don't know yourself, even you that are watching this video now, ask yourself, who am I? Are you able to answer that question? Are you able to draw things out and say, this is what are my preferences? I prefer this to this. Why do I like this? Why do I not like this? This is something that can work. This is something that does not work for me. You don't necessarily have to explain it to other people, but you need to know the reasons why those things appeal to you, because those are the things that make you you. So if you don't have a strong sense of self, I'm not saying you should be unnecessarily stubborn or don't try to learn and grow. Just say, oh, I'm stuck in my ways and nobody should disturb me. No, but have a sense of self, but also have that ability to grow in what you already have. Don't necessarily have to be wrong or right or be this way for this person or that person. No, you can improve what you already have, but have something. That's the whole point. Have something, have a sense of self. So people don't just walk in and just rearrange things without permission. So it's very important. Now the second thing that a manipulator will attack is your appearance, your personality. I like myself. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I have my score, but I am not. I like myself. So even if you don't love yourself, you like yourself. But it goes a long way if you love yourself. I love myself. So a manipulator or somebody that wants to take advantage of you would pick you apart, just like I said before. So they will attack your physical appearance. We are not perfect. Everybody has flaws. Like nobody can be physically completely perfect. Even people that have had work done, they still look in the mirror and they still find things that they still want to change. So accepting the fact that you're not perfect, you're never going to be perfect, but still look in the mirror and like what you see and love what you see. What are your best features? Always highlight them. What's the things that you like about yourself? Always show them off. Be proud of those things. Even the ones that you feel like they are less perfect, still be proud of them. They are parts of you. They're still you. So if there are flaws, physical flaws you have, and you're always covering it up, always hoping that other people don't see it, that's a breeding ground for a manipulator, for a controller, for somebody that wants to take advantage of you, because they know that it's not going to take much. Just mention her legs now and she feels very uncomfortable and her self-confidence just evaporates. If somebody knows that about you, they know that all it's going to take is for them to mention a part of you that is not, just giving them gun and saying, shoot me. So accepting every part of you as a person, even the parts that are not perfect. There are some people that they might not be all that too. They might not be all that fine. But if you see the way they carry themselves, you said you now be imagining, now be asking, wait, is she you self that you feel like, okay, you're actually good looking. You will now come and be the one that is not so sure of yourself, not so, it's a breeding ground for an abuser to take advantage of. So I think I'm going to do more research on self-love. I don't know whether self-love is something you can teach people, but I guess there are some little things that can help. So maybe I'll still do a video on that. But you see, loving yourself, truly loving yourself, knowing your flaws, knowing that, I can, but still loving yourself goes a long way in protecting you from situations that are not meant for you. If you love yourself, you have a deep sense of self, you're good. So the next thing that can be manipulated or taken advantage of is when this also has a little bit to do with sense of self. But if you're with somebody that is always trying to isolate you from other people, you want to spend time with your friends, they're throwing tantrums. You want to be with your family, they're making an issue of it. Why are you always going to spend time with your family? Why don't you want to be me? You always see something wrong with your friends, something wrong with your family members. Basically trying to draw you out so they can be the stars and the moon and the sun in your life. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Because if a manipulator or somebody, if an abuser beats you down, let's say, okay, you are a clean slate, right? Nothing, no sense of self, nothing. So they bring you in like, oh, okay. So they write, make you their creation. Now you have to take permission from them before you breathe. And now they come to your sense of physical, and they tell you, you're not all that, you're not good enough, but you know what, I'll manage you. Okay, I'll manage you, but just know that I'm the only person that can ever manage you. So you have to always make sure that I'm happy. So you feel the need to be on your toes all the time, like walking on eggshells, because you're trying to be good enough for them, even though they remind you every day with the things they say, the things they do, that you're not good enough. And you have believed that you're not good enough, because why? You're their creation, so whatever they say is gospel. So they tell you all these things and you buy it, right? They are the only people that love you. Nobody else in this world can ever love you. You're not good enough. You're not worthy of love. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve that. You believe all these things. Sorry, it's hard. And then the next one is isolation. They isolate you from your family, from your friends, from other people that would be able to offer you support, from every other person that would be able to bring you up, heal you, or show you love in a way that lets you know that this person is a liar. There are other people that love you. You are worthy of love. You deserve happiness. So they isolate you from those people. And all these things are easy to do because you don't have sense of self. You did not look at the people in your life, how your life was before this person came into it. So they are able to isolate you. Once they isolate you, and then they are able to cut off your source of income, or your make you completely dependable on them, make you completely their own. It never ends well. Never ends well. Like the history of life, of love, of friendship, of whatever, it never ends well. So these four things are like these are the ammunition that manipulators will use against you. Now, it doesn't always come like this, right? It doesn't always come like this. Most of these people know that some people, they are information out there that lets people know what manipulators can do and how they do it and how to prevent it or how to protect themselves. So most of them now will use reverse psychology. Most of them would, instead of coming out plain and trying to isolate you from other people, they make you feel like you're the one that wants to isolate yourself from them. How do they do that? They make themselves unavailable to you. They make themselves unavailable to you and they make you chase them. And when you're busy chasing them, because they are unavailable and you've fallen in love, you've gotten deep into the friendship or whatever, you feel the need to chase them to get that attention from them that they normally give you, that they stopped giving you, to provoke you to chase them, right? When you're busy chasing them, you see them, you cancel meetings, or you cancel, let's say you have plans with your friends, you cancel plans with your friends because they are unavailable, and all of a sudden they become available at the same time that you have to hang out with your friends. Because they've been unavailable for a long time, you feel the need to run after them and leave your friends. Isolation is still happening, and they do this over and over and over. One minute they are there for you, the next minute they twist it up, they change it up, and then you keep chasing. As you're chasing, trying to be that for them, trying to figure them out, trying to get them to be that for you, you're losing what you already have. You're losing your relationship with your family, with your friends, with other people that have genuine love for you. So they're still isolating you. They're still giving you, let's say, they're still indirectly giving you the impression that you're not good enough. Because if you were good enough, you wouldn't have to chase them. But you feel like, let me do this one thing. It's just this one thing. If I do this, then he will know that I love him, or she will know that I love her. Let me do this one thing. If I do it now, she will understand. He will understand. Then will be that thing that I already have in my mind that we are. Sorry, you're being manipulated. So now to conclude this video, because this video is a very long video, there are so many other things, but I can't say everything in one video. So to conclude it, just know that if you're a girl, you're a guy, you're a young person, even older people out there, and you don't have a strong sense of self, you don't know you, somebody can easily come and tell you who you are if you don't know who you are. And if they make it believable, you believe them. And when you lose that power, when you lose that ability to define yourself, you've lost a lot. If other people are the ones giving you the definition of you, telling you who you are, telling you how you can be, telling you what you should be, could be, you've lost a lot. It is you that we're talking about, you as a person that we're talking about here. So fight for you. Spend some time away from other people, just with yourself. Take yourself out sometimes. Look at things, look at life, look at the things that you enjoy. Know the things you enjoy and the things that you don't enjoy, the things you like and the things you don't like, things that goes and the things that don't go for you. Learn yourself, understand yourself, love yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, you can't love what you don't know. You need to find your own strength, find your own self, find your own bearings in life. Have that strength, that strong sense of self, that this is who I am. Not perfect, but this is who I am. So when things are beginning to look different from, you're able to say, no, this is taking away the me that I like. I don't want it. Please carry it and be going. Right? So having sense of self will also give you self-love. Because when you've seen your flaws, you've seen yourself in the lights that you like, and you love yourself. So loving yourself, holding dear to the people that love you, your family, your friends. Anything that is coming should be extra, not something that will come and take you away from these people. Should be extra. Be able to take care of yourself. I know it's not always easy, but be able to take care of yourself. Be able to do things for yourself. There's this deep joy, this sense of contentment that comes from knowing that I did that. Knowing that your next meal is not coming from somebody else. So whether they're there or they're not there, you will still chop. So be able to do things for yourself. Don't just wait for people to save you all the time. Have the plan to save yourself. If the savior comes and saves you, well, let it be extra. Look at life differently. It's not these are not the only things that will save you from being manipulated or abused, but these are the things that mostly kind of like lead to other things. Just know it today, even if you don't take anything else from this video today, know that you're enough as a person, as you are sitting where you are right now, looking at me, watching this video. You're enough. If anything or anybody in your life makes you feel like you're not, they are not enough, and maybe they shouldn't be in your life, but you are enough. As long as you know that you're not perfect, but every day you try to be better, you try to learn new things, you try to bring yourself up, you're enough. You're good enough. There's nothing you want that you don't deserve, as long as you're ready to work for it. So if you don't take any other thing from this video, take that. That's one of the things somebody that wants to abuse you would want to take away from you. I hope that this video helps you, right? I hope that this video helps you stay safe. Love the people that love you. Care about the people that care about you. But most importantly, love yourself. Don't lose yourself chasing others. Be good to yourself. Be good to you, because you deserve it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you. Please, if you have not subscribe to my channel, but I really appreciate it if you would hit the red subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get notified when I drop new video, and also share it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.